I am live. I am live. I am live. Alfreda, I don't think you're still here, but thank you for stopping by. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Anybody with me? Anybody with me? It's 9 o'clock, y'all. Uh oh. Oh my goodness. Let's see. Welcome, three in the house. Got my phone up. Thank you, everybody that's here. Thank you so much. It's Wednesday. It's a brand new day. It's a brand new day. Thank you, three in the house. Thank you so much for being here. Well, I guess while I wait for a couple of more people, I'm going to go and warm up my coffee in one of my favorite mugs. What did I do with it? What did I do with it? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome. I am putting my coffee cup. Can't even see it. I can't hold it, right? Always coffee time. Hey, Crafty Leo. Hey, Destination Fun. Crafty Leo, I seen that baby with that big bow. You letting them people touch my baby. Letting them touch my baby with the big bow. And I big bow on her head, and them people up there gonna touch me. Don't let them people touch my baby. Good morning. I am warming up me some coffee this morning. And I tried to set up a camera like Crafty Leo, but I waited too long, Crafty. I waited too long to and this, you know what? I got this microwave. Good morning, Keisha. I got this microwave from Walmart. Girl, worst one. Oh, this thing so loud. And then the beep so loud. It's a Frigidaire. Girl, as soon as I can get a new microwave, I'm getting one. Yes, Destination Fun. And it ain't that old either. I am getting a new microwave. I really am. Soon as I can get one, I am. But how is everybody Wednesday going? I couldn't wait to come back on this morning. I've been a little busy this morning, though. I have been busy, busy, busy. Hey, Warm Strong. Warm Strong, he up, done made it in. I don't think he was on late last night. I'm warming me some coffee. I want y'all to hear this loud beep when it goes off. Listen to it. Listen. And it don't stop. It don't stop. It don't stop. As soon as I can get me a new microwave. Anybody need a new microwave? If you pay for the postage, you might just have yourself a new microwave. I ain't paying for no postage on no microwave. Hey, Latoya, it has been a while, girly girl. It has been. Thank you so much for all of you in the house. It has been a busy morning, and you see me around here walking through the house, and y'all need to send Hazel a maid. I need a maid. Guard 844, good morning, my friend. Good morning. It is about 10 p.m. In in Indonesia. Guard is one of my great new friends. Junra Kabaya TV. Y'all need to make sure y'all go over to his channel. He is an amazing friend. I don't think Destination Fun. You should go over and see Junri. You would love Junri. I promise you. I promise you. So Destination, just write down his channel, and I promise you, you will like Junri. He will be your friend for life. You will not forget him. But welcome everybody in. I got my coffee and all that good stuff, and got my water by me and all that. And Warm Strong, he's leaving me this weekend. My buddy's gonna be gone and all that good stuff. This hasn't been like a really, really good week for me. And I don't know what it is. I have no idea. But let me tell you something. My oldest son, this is his birthday. This is April 5th, 1978. Ooh, see, our mom starts forgetting, when our babies were born. And he is 45 years old. 45, my baby, 45 years old, and he has 7 children. Seven. Yeah, so he stays in Melbourne, Australia. So I got to talk to him this morning, my morning, his nighttime. It was about 8 o'clock his time. And yeah, it is. It's just so amazing. Can you believe you have a child that grew in your belly, kicking and fluttering, and then now he's 45 years old? Oh, and it's just that's what it is. It's just that. So yeah, it's just life is amazing. And then I want to discuss a friend of ours today, Jamia. Everybody knows Jamie, official Jamia. And on the other end of the spectrum, I was bringing in life 45 years ago. And I think Jamie, as she lost her husband, I think it's about 5 years ago. So they're just trying to remember good times today. She's taken off today from YouTube, and she's just want to spend time with her family. And I'm so sure that they're going to talk about good times that they had with the husband and the kid's father. So let's just keep her in our prayers today to strengthen her up and lift her up so that they can have a blessed day and the most happiest day that they can with their loss from 5 years ago. But I definitely wanted to remember that. Thank you, Guard. Let me go back up here just a little bit. Thank you, Crafty Leo. Yes, 45. Oh my goodness. Eerie Frog, he's 45, so he could be my child. I'm telling y'all, if you're at least 53, 54, you could be my child. Dreamer probably could be my child too. Thank you, Guard. Yes, the history. I always wanted to be pregnant. And when I got pregnant with him, I can remember putting pillows underneath my stomach just to see how you look pregnant. I didn't have to worry about that because I got so darn big. So big. With both my children, I carry huge. Crafty Leo probably thought she was big. I need to find some pregnant. I was huge. Okay. And I tell you, and then after I have my children, I tell you, because I breastfed both my children and I had food for the whole neighborhood if I wanted to feed all the babies. I'm telling you, Crafty Leo, you're my child. I got all these daughters. I always wanted daughters, always wanted daughters. And yeah, and Jamie, you can see that they're sending their love and their prayers to you, and I know she feels it. She really does feel it. But you know what? Everybody say Wednesday is hump day. I say it's a magical day. Magical. For the ones that work, outside the home, they call it hump day because it's the middle of the week. Us retirees, I always say every day for me is Friday. Okay. So Wednesday is just another magical day, but really all 7 days, if you look at it, they're magical. They really are. You're alive. You woke up this morning. Oh, yeah. Those are magical days. And I even seen one young girl she was talking about, even as we're aging, even if you're 35, you're still aging, each day is a blessing that we have. And just for me to have lived as long as I have, just as long as Crafty Leo has lived, and she's still young. And that's one thing I hear people around 45, and mostly guys, they're thinking they're not going to even live to be my age. And I'm like, where did y'all get that from? What? Wow. Even my baby son that just turned 40. Yes, I have a 40-year-old too. And I didn't have them at babies either. I had the first one, I was 21, 22, and the second was 27. So it wasn't like I was baby. But when I had my first one, I wasn't ready. I was just that 21, 22. It was like I was 18 years old. I was married and everything. But when I had my second one at 27, I was more ready. Some people just not ready to have babies early, you know. So Crafty Leo, so she's 45. She's my child. Latoya, you're my child, 38. Woo, she's still in them 30s. You know what I say about women in their 30s, Latoya? I say, I don't know if everybody in here agree with me. I say that those are the times when you get most prettiest, the most sexiest. Um, Even at Crafty Leo's age, girl, these are your best. I mean, she just brought life into the world. So that's telling you right there, your body is still young on the inside. I don't know where us Americans have made everybody so frightened of aging. Why? Why are we scared of the wrinkles? Are we scared of what are we scared of? The thinning hair? I mean, we can always find more hair. That's for sure. So what are we fighting of? Let me go back up here and read the chat. And I see OG Brand came in. Hey, silly. Oh, let's see. I'll just read this one where Keisha says, I have a sister and her name is Latoya also. We share a birthday and it's July 22nd. She'll be 44 and I'll be 48 this year. Okay. And I learned too through the years. Now, this is going to sound funny. I never told this before, was my first husband and my second son's fathers, they're both Geminis. And I said, I will never, ever have a man in my life as a mate as a Gemini. We don't get along. We don't get along. Gemini's got that split personality. Oh my God. I end up marrying a Scorpio and we've been together 30 years, 31, 32. I'm losing count now, but Gemini's and me, I don't care if y'all believe in the signs or not. And I ain't too crazy, but I can tell you what, them two men were Geminis and we ain't get along. Didn't get along at all. Let's see. Warm, strong. Growing Vancouver. Hey, from Canada. Good morning. Good morning. She goes on walks and shares, just amazing things with us. Welcome so much. I'm so glad that you stopped by. Welcome, Pete. Thank you, Scratching Pete. Thank you, Mr. Superman. Everywhere. I went to Kevin's tuba chat the other day, and then I heard and typed in Scratching Pete name, and I'm like, I know I ain't beat Pete here. And then I said, oh, Pete, I beat you here. He told me I was in the background. And that's just what I shook my head. We love you, Pete. We love you so much. I'm still going down. Thank you, everybody in the house. Thank you. Latoya says she can't do Leo dudes. Oh my, what month is that, Latoya? I'm Sagittarius, so Sagittarius are mean. My son was born, the baby son was born February 12th. And we're like, we were all in water with him growing up, but our personalities are very much alike. Very much. Everybody in my family is talkative, and But my baby son is more laid back, reserved, but he's easy to like, is what it is. And he is loyal like me. I don't want to say with him to a fault, sometimes to me to a fault. If I really do something, I feel that you're really, really a good friend to me, I'm going to stick with you. I'm going to stick with you. But if I find out, baby. Oh my goodness. Growing on Vancouver Island said she is Sagittarius too. I think we're really good people. I do, but I think if you get that's any sign though, if you get on the wrong side, because if you get on the wrong side, oh, and I won't talk about you. I won't. Most people will not even know that I have a problem with you unless somebody nosy like a Jamia notice something in the chat and then ask you about it and you still say, who you talking about? What you talking about? Because I want you to still like that person. Like, I don't want you to change anything about that person because that's me and that person's problem is what it is. But the only way, honestly, I will not. The only thing's unforgivable to me is you did something intentional. And that would be vice versa. If I did something intentional, then yeah, you got a problem. You got you got a problem with me. Latoya said, I think it's June. Okay. I'm trying to remember now. I asked the question about, I'm trying to remember. But I know Gemini's, that's not for me. Lydia is in the house. Latoya, I'm just so happy to see you. Lydia, we were talking earlier. I didn't know I know you're at work and she's got this new position. Sister girlfriend, she spoke it into existence. Y'all need to see that video. She spoke it into existence. And I believe in that so strongly. And I think I really didn't get it until I was in my 30s. But then, for some reason you forget it because old habits come back. If I would have hung on to that, oh my God, where would my life be today? But yeah, I'm so glad that you stopped by, Lydia. I'm so glad that you crossed my path. And also, Lydia was also lost her father a year ago, I believe. So this week, and I'm sure that her and her family, they were thinking of those happy days, because that's all we can hold on to when someone passes. That's the only thing we can hold. Just hold on to all that happy time that you had. But and we're all going to go through losses, especially as we get older. It's like and that's why I say we're all on YouTube, because we can build bigger families, we can build our own communities on here, because sometimes we can have families and we don't even get along with them. Okay, some of us don't even speak to some of our family members, and sometimes it's nothing bad. Sometimes family members are just like friends that you just don't get along, or you're just not as close to one another. And that's what I'm noticing about people that's baby boomers now. They are extending their families that's not blood, because they know as they get older, sometimes say if my son stays in Australia, that's umpteen thousand miles away. Every time, say if I get ill or something happen, he can't just jump on a plane and come over. You know how much money it'll cost? She told me this morning how much money it'll cost for him and his 6 children, because the seventh one is grown. $17,000. 17,000. They're gonna have to bring me over. And then she was saying, Ma, that's what she calls me, his wife. She said, we're gonna bring. I said, girl, have you looked at them tickets? Them plane tickets is, I think it was almost up to 3,000 to go over there. When I went over there last time, excuse me. I went over there the last time. I think it was less than, it was like a little over 1,000 for a round trip. And I really had to hunt for that ticket. And I really, if when I go back, I'm not going to say if, but when I go back, I'm going on Delta. I don't care. You're going to have to pay that extra money because if they take me one, but look like they had a stop in Sydney now. See, I didn't have to do that. Once I left California, I went straight to Melbourne. Leo is July, August. Okay. And let's see. You're right, Leo. Leo's everybody talking about. We're in August, I think. She want to forget. She want to forget. Oh my goodness. Yes, she has that job that she's been talking about. I am so, so happy for that. And here's my baby sister. There she is. And you know what's so nice? Like with my baby sister, see, she still got people remembering her when she was little. You know how my mom used to dress her up like little Bo Peep? Can I tell that one, girl? I told it. she, let's see what else I can think of. Let me tell one more thing, and then one more thing. She sucked that pacifier till she was, oh my God. She was 3, 4 walking around with that pacifier. Oh, but she was the best thing, honestly, that my mom could bring home from the hospital. She really was. She really blessed our family. And I'm just not saying that, but she knows she's blessed our family. She took care of our parents. She And I'm gonna say it again, she did give up her young life because I was married, well, not married then, but when my mom got sick and everything, I had 2 children. I worked. My brother, he was married. My sister was on her own. So you know what happens. The one that has no children, no husband, no family. She went back home, took care of my mom. And then her father, she took care of him. So she can have nothing but a blessed life. Nothing. I keep telling her life is already blessed. And sometimes we can't see it and other people can, but you're so blessed. She is so blessed. And I love too, because she gives me all great support. Great support is what she gives me. But I'm so happy, everybody. I hope I didn't miss anybody. I tried to go down in here. And also I worked on a video this morning. And it was about my join button, what I'm going to do. I did a video on that. So I think it came out pretty good. So I'm going to upload that in a little bit because a lot of times too, when we're trying to build a community, and that's what I want to build. I want to build a community, but with communities comes along fees and supplies. And I said, I know right now too, I need a new camera, so it's just a lot that goes on with having a channel, more than we ever know. And then I said, once also when you do become a YouTube partner, there's just so much more on the other side that goes on that we don't even think about. Lydia, you didn't tell me. Good morning, Prosipa. Good morning, my friend. Good morning. I tell you, I got up. This has been a strange week for me. I got up, and my sister kind of know a little bit more, but one day I got like really down, and I'm so glad that she wasn't working because she really talked me down. I just was taking myself into a spiral that it didn't need to do. But even when when things happen in your life, sometimes you think that you put it out your mind, and then somebody does something, one just say something, it just brings everything back to the forefront, and it just eats at you, and it eats because you haven't let it go. I just didn't let it go. And really, once I talked to her, I did bounce out of it a little bit, but still it tore down the rest of my week. I'm really off balance. I've been sleeping all day, so that's part of depression. And so last night, I got up, took my shower, which was late, and then I got up, took another shower this morning to feel better. But that's how life is sometimes, up and down. It's never like right even. And I liked how this football player explained this. He said because he was suffering with depression, he had a lot of highs, he had a lot of lows, and he went to a therapist. And he told the therapist he just wanted to be right in the middle, whether he had a lot of highs or lows. And what she told him, okay, you want to be in the middle. She said, think of this. She said that middle is like a flat line. She say, but then when you have those highs, they let you appreciate. And then when you have those lows, it's something you need to work on. So staying in that middle sometimes seems like the comfort zone, but not all the time. So we don't want a flat line. We don't want too many highs and too many lows, but we don't want a flat line in the middle. So it just got me thinking more of what I need to do. And that's what I say, down moments should be teaching you. It should be a learning moment. And I was even telling my sister, maybe I need to go back to the gym. Maybe I need to get back around people again. But then I think of the gym, they're just so dirty. Yours might be clean, but mine's so dirty. I'm thinking about maybe going to a smaller place. If I go back to the why, I don't have to pay anything. But I'm really seriously thinking about going because I was taking Tai Chi, I was taking the spin bike, I would walk the treadmill, I was taking yoga, I was, around a lot of people. I knew every day, and I get up early enough to do that to feel better. I need to do stuff now that makes Betty feels good. And I also thought about, let me go back to this. I also thought about, wait a minute. I already wrote it down. Let me go back and see listen, my camera is over a year old, and there are cameras out there that can make it clearer, okay, and nicer. And also I could change the lens, and with the camera I have now, you can only have that one lens. But if I get another camera, I need a camera that changes lens and make them wider. Okay. So I'm thinking about it. And then if I do, you can always have a second camera in case the other one tears up too. So I'm thinking about it. I'm really seriously thinking about it. But I know my camera now, and I had it out this morning when I was filming, and it don't change lens. It's just a point and shoot is what I call it. And I know it now, but I want to take a photography class. That's what I want to take. I want to, oh shoot, what did I do? I'm trying to turn it off. I want to take a photography class. Thank you, everybody in the house. Thank you so much. And then also it came with this, which I never liked. The camera just sits on top, and if you go out, a lot of times I'll have my camera in my hand. I don't know if anybody else do that. It's just people just don't look at, I don't just carry it like this a lot of times in the store. I just think when you put it up on a thing, everybody's looking at you, and I don't know. I like it better in my hand. Let's see. Latoya's have to go because the raggedy spine. Everyone have a raggedy spine. Got me in tears. I have to go because this raggedy spine. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, Latoya. Okay. And I know she wrote that a while ago. Let me keep going. And my sister talking to Warmstrom. Bud Files, hey, Bud Files is here. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you, thank you. And then my sister is telling me, thank you, everybody that's here, that I better get out of the house and do something fun. Life like a roller coaster, up and down. Yes, and I do. I don't know, being a YouTuber. A lot of times I think the longer you do it, especially okay, say Crafty Leo, she talking about, oh God, why she bringing me this? She does a lot of lives. She don't do that many, she don't do that much vlogging with her family and stuff. But when you vlog yourself, um, people know when you're not being honest and forward in what you're saying. You can still you still don't have to tell them 100%, but you definitely have to be truthful because they will catch you in a lie in a minute. Because people watch you. It ain't what you say. People watch you, in your every move. And when you put your life out there, it's public. But I've got to get a better hold of my life. And honestly, since COVID, my life has not been the same. I smiled through it, and everything, but I've got to get better where I'm taking care of me, really taking care of Betty. Mimi is here. Hey, Planet Mimi, how you doing? How are you doing? Yeah, and I suffered a little depression this week, I can say, and ate a little bit more than I normally should have, but made a lot of dinners. We didn't eat out this week, in fact. Usually we get a sandwich or something, but I did eat good, a lot of vegetables, and we don't have a lot of junk in the house. But I always say you're overeating when you're not hungry, no matter what you're eating, whether it's vegetables or what. But I am an unhappy, when I'm unhappy, I don't eat. Now, if I'm really, really, oh yeah. When I'm unhappy, I eat. I'm a eater. But if I'm truly, truly, truly something is really eating me alive, then I won't eat now. But I used to just shovel it in, And I don't know if anybody else out there is like that. When you're upset, you eat, and it is. Um, And then my sister's telling me, girl, take hand cleaner and wipes. Okay, okay, that sounds good. That sounds so, you know, let's and I ain't been around a lot of germs. I'm gonna get sick. Thank you, everybody that's come in. We're talking about getting our lives back on track. Some people never lost the beat. Some people have gotten their lives back. But I still say the world has changed. No matter, we can't go back. You can never go back. Never go back. Because I was even talking about going back to my fasting group. I went back a day. It just didn't feel the same. You think you're going to go back and then you're going to start doing what you did before. And it just doesn't, I don't know, going back just does not work for me. I have to go forward. It's like me leaving a job. I'm not going back. If I leave an old job, I ain't going back, you know? So I know people say you can never say never. I just always know when I leave, I'm not going back. With my first divorce, when I left, I knew when I left that house, ain't no going back. So I'm just that way. Let's see. Okay, don't tell me girl, you might as well get that new laptop. My sister be talking about people spending money and also destination. Y'all be spending money, y'all be talking about. You can still get a MacBook Pro. She don't even want to spend no money on MacBook Pro. She want a MacBook Air. Who got a MacBook Air? Oh, no. If you don't have a MacBook and you're thinking about buying a MacBook, buy a MacBook Pro. I'm telling you, a MacBook Air is a toy. And maybe I say that because I've had a MacBook Pro. from the start. And then I got a MacBook Air. And then I did a short on Best Buy. They tore up my MacBook Air. I was so happy because I know they had to buy me a new. I was so happy. I was so happy because I knew I was going to get me a MacBook Pro. And they tore my MacBook up. Okay. I got a short on that. It's so funny. They tore it up. Hey, Chanel. It's Chanel is here. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you so much. And I pray that, Miss Chanel, that you're having a great evening because I know it's nighttime over in Indonesia. I believe you're in Indonesia. I think I want to go to Bali. I need to look at the plane tickets for that. This girl, she's Tay. She's a YouTube creator, and she's taken her. Well, she's not paying for it, but I don't know how many people she's taken over to Bali, and I just cannot believe that they're going over to Bali. Is what it is. I want to go to Bali. I'm gonna see what the plane ticket's looking like. Australia is 2,000 and something, and she was taking her girls for 2,000 and something, probably because it's a whole group of them going. I would love to go to Bali. Oh my God, I should have checked in on them. The only thing now, if I go far off, I have my dog, and he's so old, so I don't know. I don't know. My husband was like, I don't know better. But I do want to visit my son again before I get too old. And OG Brand is just keeping himself busy. Thank you, everybody in the house. Thank you. And this is my sister. Okay, but I haven't been around germs all day. We're talking about the ones that just came in, the pandemic that we tend to forget about, but that's not going to be the only pandemic we get. That's the sad part of what times we're living in. But she's saying nursing around germs all day, drink a lot of water, wash your hands, key to keeping illness away. COVID changes everyone's normal way of living. Yes, it did. Even when I get the mail, when I get my boxes, I wash my hands every time. And I think that one time I got sick, I didn't have COVID, I had a cold. Who knows? It might be, you never know. And I had slacked up on my hand washing, and I know that's what it was. I slacked up on my hand washing. But that is so true. And don't let nobody touch your baby over there, Crafty Leo, unless they wash their hands. Have some wet wipes or something when they touch your baby. Butter Roll, welcome. Thank you for coming in the house. Thank you so much. I am so honored for all of you to be here. And Butter Roll, what have you been up to? She's the one that crocheted Little Miss Butter Roll for me. And yeah, one day I'm gonna have to show y'all my wedding dress that my mom crocheted for me. It's just so amazing. I still have it, and I have pictures of it. My sister said Bali is nice. Anybody been to Bali that's on the panel? I'm not sure if Warmstrong been there yet, but I would love to go to Bali. They said that the people in Bali, this is what I was listening to. Ooh, was it Grandma Udi or was it Guard 848? Guard 8048 is someone that I met. She's from Indonesia, and I love her channel. She's like 10 years older than me. So I like talking to those women that's older than me. And I'm telling you, she is amazing. She is an amazing woman. Warmstrong, have you been to Bali? Seems like that came in there. And she talking about, yes, ma'am. That's right. Don't let them be touching my baby. Don't even let me be touching the baby. I remember when I had my first baby, I ain't want nobody to touch him. Nobody. Girl, I have him. He was a good sleeper, and I put him in that little seat, not car seat. I guess it might have been a car seat. I strap him in there, and he'd be sleeping. Dare anybody to touch him. Don't touch. Now the second baby, oh, anybody could touch him. Anybody could touch him, and he didn't want nobody to touch him. The second one, I should have known something was wrong with him. People would touch him, and he'd go like, he would pull away. I don't know what kind of baby. Hey, doo doo. There's doo doo. Hey, another Indonesian friend. Thank you so much for coming. And our time difference from Indonesia, it just makes it so hard for all of us to kind of get together in the morning. And Doodoo, I go to him. It's been a couple of days since I've been over there. But I try to do as much as I can. That's the only thing about being a YouTube creator is be able to get round to everybody, because the bigger you get, the more people you need to get back around. And you're hoping that I'm up here looking at my sister. Talk to you late. I'm trying to think what I was saying. That your YouTube creator, we're getting round to everybody, and we're hoping that that we can, because the bigger we get, because even though you have 1,000 people, of course you don't have 1,000 people coming returning to your channel all the time, but then you're keeping up with everything else, and that's just and then my sister said, talk to you later, going to walk around the corner and back to Publix. Publix is a ways up the hill from her. That's a night. I did that walk before. Get some vitamin D from Jehovah's Sunshine. Everyone have a good one. Thank you, Nettie Mae, for coming. And type Nightbot, and it'll drop your link. And let's see. I'm right at the end of my chat. And and all of us, and I think I mentioned this the last one, that we all have something in us where we're destined for greatness. I don't know if it's YouTube. I don't know if it was the doula. I don't know if me working at the bank, but I know a combination of all these make me who I am today. All those. But I always know with YouTube, I say, well, the problem is for me is that I don't want to take a round peg and put it into a square hole. Let's call me the round peg, and I'm trying to put it into a square hole and it doesn't fit. I'm trying to make it, what I want to say. I'm trying to make it fit, because say like if somebody's not watching my videos and I'm trying to change myself to make myself fit into that square peg, and I'm round and it's just not working. People are going to see through that. I can make my content better, but it's got to be me. And I think that's what I keep trying to explain to Warmstrong too, is whatever I do, it's got to be me. I know my content. This is just me talking personally. I think sometimes even the ones in the chat, looking back at your content, you can see where sometimes you can make it better, or you can ask other people about making it better. But that's enough about the content, because this day is continued and on. But I'm going to go back to where I truly feel that we all have something special inside of us. I'm going to always believe that. I was thinking about that even about me. It's something about, and how I get back to YouTube, because that's something I'm dealing with, is I know that I'm not where I should be at. I don't know how do I get it out. Maybe I'm thinking about it too. I don't even think I'm thinking about it too hard. I just think it's inside, something in me is saying there is something that you can do to make this better. Now, where it is, I don't know. But do anybody have that strong feeling like that something great is going to happen? Don't know when, but you know that you're in the right place at the right time for that greatness. Sometimes we start YouTube and we think we're going to take off right away. We really think that but then we find out that we don't, because there's just so many of us, but I don't know. I just have it in me that I know that there's something special, that YouTube is going to, I want to say, blow up. I have that feeling in me. Do anybody else have that feeling that that it's really going to happen to them? Is what it is. But and I just love chit chatting on YouTube. I love the creative part, but it's hard work. What's not hard work? Tell me what's not hard work out there. Ask my sister, she a nurse. Even being a mom is hard work. You can ask Crafty Leo about that. It's just hard work is what it is. But I'm in Florida and the sun is shining. And it's just it's warm. Like I always say, it's already summertime. But I want to get out this house. I want to go to different places. I'm close to Tampa. I'm close to Clearwater. I'm close to so many towns that I can have so much fun. And I'm one of those people, and I don't know if anybody else is this type, but I can go off by myself. I can eat by myself. I can go shopping by myself, and I can still have a good time by myself. Now, I love being around people too, but it's nice when you can go off and be by yourself and do that. And I don't know if anybody else, feel the same way, that you can really do things by yourself and still feel good and like yourself is what it is. But I'm at a time in my life that I don't know. I don't know which way, left or right sometimes. So I really need to get it back together. But I think the first step for me is to get myself back to the gym. I need to do something. Um Crafty Leo say I don't really eat by myself. I can definitely shop by myself. So Crafty Leo, do you not enjoy eating by yourself, or you just, I know you got family, you got your husband, your children, but I don't know, even when the kids were little, thank you all that came. If you're new just coming, we're just talking about, you know, our lives, where we're at, our enjoyment. Do we like doing things by herself? Crafty Leo just said that she don't really eat by herself. I know her kids are small, so that's kind of hard. But I used to like to take myself out. When the kids were at daycare or in school, I used to just love to go out and have that quiet time to be by myself as a mom, to make myself a better mom and to feel better when I came home. You know what I mean? Because I'm a person, when I get tired, I'm not nice. I'm not nice. I don't know if anybody else, some people just, when they get tired, they can just, but I'm not. I get irritated really easy. Even my kids would say, "Oh, leave her alone. She tired. She tired. Leave her alone." So I'm not at my best when I'm tired, you know? Hey, Yansu. Okay, let me go before I say Yansu. Yansu, hello. Thank you so much for stopping in. Um, let's see. Carol came in. I saw her. And Yansu, thank you. Carol, the miniature girl. Thank you, Carol. Carol's my friend. Yansu. It's nighttime. It's 10 about 10 p.m. or 11 p.m. over there. And Carol, she's just slipping in, and I'm sure she's working on a video. And Crafty Leo said, I just wouldn't feel right eating by myself. I guess, okay, when I was coming up in the way back times with the horses and we didn't have no cars, let me stop that. But we always had family meals. We always ate together. I can't think of a time when growing up. I don't know if it was like that at your home, Crafty Leo, but we always ate together. And I can't think of a time I would like when I went shopping by myself when I was a teenager. I used to love to eat like in one of the cafes by myself. And it made me, feel good. Another thing too that makes me feel good. But why Crafty Leo? I got the question. Why you don't feel don't answer it. don't don't answer it. But yeah, I used to like that. And another thing too, I think that what makes me feel good too, and I think you need to think about it sometimes, like perfumes, different perfumes. Like I got a favorite scent that I love to wear. So every time I take my shower, it makes me feel good. Um, and like I said, I've always been a girly girl. So I like to put on makeup. I like, when I go off, and that comes from my mom too. Of, always, it just makes me feel good. Even when I know I'm not going off and I'm gonna do YouTube. And I just feel so much better when even if I don't put on makeup, just to feel fresh and anew and start the day. Yansu, I am doing all right. How are you doing? I was just talking about, thank you, everybody that's here and just coming in. We're just talking about our daily lives, what makes us feel good, if we like being alone or we like being with other people. Do you get your daily exercise in? The moving. Do you want to move? It's just so many changes I need to do in my life right now. I really do. It's just so many changes. And Crafty Leo said that maybe she needs to try eating by herself. You might enjoy. Just think you ain't got the baby to hold. She's not nursing. You not got the other child close by because you got two little ones. And just sometimes I'm just saying maybe a good hour or go to the coffee shop and just sit there in the quietness, and maybe turn that phone off, you know. I turn, the ringer off, not the phone off, but the ringer off because you got the little kids and somebody may be calling. But I just think it's good to have that quiet mommy time. I think that's how I made it through. And with the boys, they always had a bedtime. And when they would have their bedtime, then that's the time I would have my quiet time. And that's why I say sometimes I don't know how people do it without bedtimes, but like I say, everybody homes are different. But that was my time to when it was quiet, when the kids went to bed 8:30, and as it got later, 9 as they got older. But when they were small, it was just so important for me to have that quiet time when they went to bed. Of course, they're gonna wake up early because they went to bed early. So yeah. And let me see. Carol the miniature. She says, I enjoy doing things by myself. I even went to the movies by when I used to go to the movies, I used to love to go by myself. Love it. I enjoy my own company. I'm kind of a loner. And you know what, Carol, you wouldn't think that. And that's also what I say. Sometimes most people, when they see me, yeah, I'm an extrovert. I am, but I'm also an introvert when I'm home. When I'm out, I can meet anybody. I can go into any crowd. I can always said I could be a politician's wife. I always said that. And then I could go home and then I could be a truck driver wife because I could stay home by myself and I could enjoy myself by myself. So I understand that, Carol. I do. I am. And it's not bad being a loner. I can tell you that. It is not bad being a loner at all. And she talking about the baby. She just went back to sleep. If you don't know, Crafty Leo just had us a baby girl journey, and she is, the most that I can see. She is beautiful, and of course, she's gonna be beautiful because she's got a beautiful family. Oh, I got a super sticker. I got a super sticker. Thank you, Yansu. Thank you so much. Well, I danced for that one, honey. I still haven't put my machine together, but thank you so much. I really appreciate it, Yansu. Yansu. Thank you so much. And M. Mukulis. You've been here before. Thank you so much for coming, and thank you so much for stopping by. I am doing amazing. I got so many sons and daughters now. I always wanted daughters. Always, I know how to handle sons. Okay, M. Mukulis. I know how to handle y'all. But them girls, see, I didn't raise none of them. But it's so nice to be at an age where you look back and you're like, oh my God. Like I say, my son just turned 45 today, my oldest baby. And then it just gets you to thinking. I'm telling y'all, enjoy your children when they're small, because when they grow up, and especially when they get to be teenagers, they hold on to their hand and they start letting their hand go. So enjoy your babies while they're small, because they do grow up. And like I say, even with my son's birthday today, I was thinking about when he was in my tummy. I even talked to him about that. I think children should know that, different things that went on when you were pregnant with them. I don't think I ever talked to him about my labor. I need to talk to him about that. I think kids should know some of that stuff of how they came in the world and what their mom was really feeling. And Doretha's saying, Butter Roll Boutique, she's saying, I love spending time alone or with the family. I really enjoy myself now. Yes. And as you get older, you should be enjoying that alone time by yourself. I look at this creator, and she has a big channel, and she is alone, and I guess she hasn't been in a relationship, and she cries all the time because she's alone. And in a way, it's just so sad. And I'm like, well, maybe she need a therapist. She has a great job, which that doesn't take for the personal side, because but I think maybe she needs to talk to a good therapist, someone you click with. But she cries a lot. And yeah. And I'm just still, I got D. It's 11:55 p.m. in Australia. And D is my son's birthday today. He stays in Melbourne, and D don't stay too far from him. And D is one of my great supporters. And thank you so much, D, for being here, and really everybody for being here. My community, I just, it's growing. And I'm just, thank you so much, everybody, with my moderators saying thumbs up, Scratch and Pete, thumbs up, and anybody else that's saying thumbs up. But it's just, I was thinking about that, like I said, as I was thinking about things I want to do in the future with the community. And what I say is, you don't want to promise people too much, because sometimes you could promise people too much and then they're disappointed because you didn't come through with what you promised them. And I'm talking about, how they have the join button and then they promise you so much, but they can't follow through. So I think to make it just as simple as I can, and then you try to throw in extra things, and then people really love that because then they feel like they're getting more than what you promised. Let's see, some other people came in as I was talking. Mr. Tranquillo, thank you so much for coming in. I don't know if you stay in Indonesia, but I know it's nighttime over there. I am doing great. Ever since I came on here, I've been on here for an hour, and I'm just enjoying every minute of it. And I'm trying to continue to go on down. Um, Mizon official channel. Every time I see that, the first thing when I see your channel is I'm thinking of Amazon. Every time, like, oh, Amazon here. I know I buy from Amazon all the time. So Amazon gonna be taking money out my account in a little bit. I think it's $139. Amazon. But I'm sorry, y'all. I can't do without my Amazon. I don't care what y'all say in that chat. I'm gonna pay for my Amazon. I'm gonna pay for Epidemic Sounds. That's for you don't get any copyrights. The music. I don't pay for Canva. Thank God. Somebody gifted me Canva Pro. Gifted me, because if you get Canva, you can have 5 people on it, the pro one, and you can have 5. So they didn't have 5 people. So, they definitely, I'm just happy about that. And you know how I got that? And I said this before. I was doing a live, and then after my live, I was talking about having Canva. And anybody that don't know what Canva is, you could do your thumbnails, you could do your banners, you could do invitations, you could do anything in Canva. Almost remind you of Vistaprint, something like that. The old time one where you had to mail off and get stuff. But you can do anything with that. But I don't have to pay for that. But I wish Epidemic Sound had that, because I pay like 140 some a year for them. So they should at least let 1 or 2 other people. They don't play that. Okay, they don't they don't play it there. I'm trying to think what else comes out of my account. I'm trying to think what else. Oh, TubeBuddy comes out of my account. Carol the miniature said, I'm doing the hyperthon. Oh my God, y'all. 11 p. I might, you know what, Carol? I might stay up for that one. Carol is doing hyperthon Saturday and 11 p.m. Let me tell you, if y'all would have called Carol on the last one, I played her thing here for about a week. If she does what she did last time, I don't want to miss it. I do not want to miss it. I know Destination Fun is going to do it also. Destination Fun, if you're listening to me, can you tell me what time that you're going to be doing the hypathon, and then can drop your link for me? But I don't know what time she's doing it. Yes I do. It's 8 or 9 a.m. on Saturday, but I can't remember exactly the hour. I can't remember. Okay, Carol, I'm gonna try to remember. If I don't catch it, I'm gonna have to do a replay. Crafty Lee, are you gonna do the hyper too, or you gonna have to skip it this time? Because I know you got that brand new baby. Is Yansu saying hi to everybody? Carol says she just wants the food to stay in the pot. Carol Miniature, she did the hyperthon. It was so funny. It's something that, what is it? Miss T with the T. I know I'm probably saying that wrong. Where she gets a whole group of creators together and they go from channel to channel for about an hour, and it helps them to get more people to know about their channels and also to subscribe to their channels. So it's just something great that creators can get involved in. That's all right, Destination. I was just wondering. Oh, here she is. See, I almost had it right. I am in the hyperthon 9 a.m. Saturday. Destination Fun. Can you just drop your link, and then I'll pin it for you up top. But she's going to be 9 a.m. On Friday. You know what? Do it Friday, Destination Fun. Remind me on Friday, because then people remember that more than doing it today. But she's at 9 a.m. and Carol's at 11 p.m. I don't know why Carol like those late hours, y'all. I have no idea. I should know. Hashtag no pants. That's the ah, ah, ah. Oh God. And then Crafty Leo telling Carol, see if you don't know Carol, she is so Carol the miniature. She is just hilarious. If you look at her last video, not the last video, her one of her lives that recent a couple of weeks ago, hashtag no pants, that'll give you an idea. Because Carol is happier with hashtag no pants. So you will just die hilarious seeing that. What is she saying? The link for Saturday could turn on the notification. Oh, okay, I got you. Let me get on my phone. Uh-oh. I'm pinning it. Okay, it's pinned up top. Anybody that's interested. And then, if you see that's something you enjoy, then you can join. I think it's Miss T with the T is the one that organized it. I think, because I just really heard of it when Carol did it. And that's how, and Jamie has shared it with us. And that's how I got to really learn about it. And then also Destination Fun. I think this is her first time she'll be doing it on Saturday. So I did remember that destination. I surely did. Mr. Tranquilo, okay, you're doing the smiley face. But yeah, I really want to quit. I'm back to the part about really taking care of ourselves and things that make us happy. I know Destination Fun, she always tease about me and like my water I get, yes, 12 cans, $30. Okay, y'all. Okay. She always talking about the price, but that water makes me, it tastes so good. I mean, I don't know what they put in it, or even like my perfume, that I really like. That may not be inexpensive, but you can find things. You can go to the Dollar Tree and you can just walk through there, even think everything $1.25, but you can find movies. You can find things that bring you joy. You can even go down to the waterfront, to the beach. I'm so happen that, and I'm gonna share that again. I have videos where I go down to the lake, walk down to the lake. I tour my neighborhood. If you look back at my videos, you'll see that where I'm in a neighborhood where I'm trying to think of the word, where they come in where it's a poor neighborhood, but it's a great area, and they come in and they buy the property cheap, and they may stay in it or they may sell it at a higher price. Okay, so that's the type of neighborhood that I stay in, and it is like I live in the city. Picture this: I live in the city, but it's like living in the country, because where I stay at, oak trees are all over me. We have squirrels, we have raccoons, we have what's some little ugly things? The things that fake sleeping. Not armadillos. God, I can't even think of the little ugly things. They play dead when somebody go to bother them. But anyway, we got so many bugs and stuff where I live in, and tons of birds too, and tons of squirrels just going up in the trees. And then I can just walk down the hill, and there is two big lakes. Okay. So it's a great area. It's just an area that needs to be changed, is what it is. It really, yeah, possum. Oh, girl, we got possums. Some things so ugly. And then my dog got into them. And what they do is they play dead, and they squirt this stink stuff out because they want to pretend like they dead and the animal. Oh, girl, 3 o'clock in the morning, I had to give my dog a bath. 3 o'clock in the morning. Anybody that's just coming in, we're just talking about the area I stay in. I stay in the city, but it's like living in the country. And yeah, we got possums, we got raccoons, we got, sometimes I think people dump them off in our neighborhood. I really do. I think they just drop them off. And oh, well, possum. That's what I mean. But no, we ain't got no skunk. We ain't got no skunk. I ain't seen no. Oh, we got black snakes. Girl, sometimes I open the back door and the snake just crawl out of there. They just crawl out of there. Oh, the thing dropped warm strong. I'm getting there. I got to work on my night bot a little bit more. A little bit more. So, anyway, yeah, but it is, and I love my house. And I think that's the first thing too, is, loving your house and the area you live in. I don't like my neighbors though. I don't like my neighbors. I don't like my neighbors. I don't like my neighbors. They don't like me either. And it's sad because it's on both sides. So if I got two neighbors, it's me. Am I the problem? Am I? I don't. My neighbors are. We just don't get along. We really don't we don't get along. We really don't. And that's the only sad part is I would love to stay in a neighborhood where I got along with my neighbors. I don't. It's like I don't like they don't exist and I don't exist. No, Crafty Leo, no skunk. Oh, Carol said I'm scared of possum. I'm scared of raccoons too, but the possum, that thing ugly. I read up on them. They say they're harmless is number one. I know the only time they say that possums, if you don't know what a possum is, you can Google it. It's an ugly little creature with tons of teeth, rows and rows of teeth. They say if they get rabies, what you call it? Where they get rabbit, they say then that's when they'll try to bite you. I know a friend of mine, she saw it, she jumped up on the car and the thing grabbed her ankle. And she had to get all those tetanus shots at that time. I think you don't have to get as many shots as they have something they came up new. All of you that are in the house, thank you for coming in. I've been over a little over an hour. And I thank you so much. We're just talking about where you stand. That's another thing that, are you happy? Are you happy in your home? Is there things in your home that you can change to make it feel better? Some rooms, some people take their closets and they make it like a sanctuary. I've seen that on Pinterest. I thought about it, and get this, I tried to make a closet like that years ago, but I just didn't like it being in that closet. But I'll sit in different areas of the house is what I do. And that makes it nice. Some people say a bigger house with no kids, but it just makes it nice because you can sit in different rooms and it feels different. Like the room I'm sitting in now, I'm probably out here a lot more when I'm online, but then I'm in another room that I feel good in, But yeah, your home life, if you're running from the house all the time, make your home a sanctuary. If you and your maid or children are getting along, sometimes just changing up your house can make all of you feel so much better. Trish the Natural is here. Hey, Trish. Welcome. Trish trying to do her little work. And I know she's going to be making some videos or some shorts or Instagram. She does great things on Instagram. And thank you so much, everybody, for being here. Stormy, Aaron, thank you for being here. That's Dee's husband. He cooks too, y'all. He makes jams and jellies. I love a man that cook. My husband cooked. He cooked the other day because yesterday I just didn't feel like doing. Oh, let me tell you what happened. I'm gonna tell you this funny story. What happened yesterday? Oh my God. My dog, eats rotisserie chicken. Okay, I think everybody in your house should be happy with what they eat, even the dog. He ran out of rotisserie chicken. I only had one wing left. One wing I was going to eat for my dinner yesterday. I had to give him my wing. I gave him my wing. And then my husband had to end up coming. I'm funny about this too. I like sausage, But I like my sausage not cooked in the air fry, not cooked in this.
Sausage is considered safe to eat when it has reached an internal temperature of
Can y'all
160
hear?
degrees Fahrenheit.
Can y'all hear
Nevertheless,
Alexa? She
an
up there telling
unusual
me about
practice has been
Alexa.
prohibited
Stop,
today.
stop. I didn't even say that. She up there talking. But I like my sausage cooked in the oven, and I like a little burnt. So, but anyway, he cooked the sausage in that, what you call the thing, the oven that's outside the oven, whatever. But it was good, but I just like it better because it's crisper in the oven. But beggars can't be choicy. Let me see what y'all writing in here. And let me keep going down. I'm so happy, all of you. I've got people from all over the world: Indonesia, Canada, um, Australia. Just keep going down. Okay, I'm at the end. And but yeah, so what is everybody doing today? I know that Trish is at work, and some people, it's almost some people bedtime. Dee and her husband, it's time for them to go to bed across the world. But I am, you know what? Somebody asked, I think it was, well, I'm sure you didn't tell me. Have you been to Bali? He probably ain't on me. He probably got me playing in the background. But I think that's gonna be on my list of things I want to do in this life is to go to Bali. They were saying, I don't forgot where or who live I was on. Uh-oh. Wait a minute. I gotta take y'all something been delivered. But they say the people in Australia is not Australia, Bali, they're taught, you know, everybody speak English so they can help the tourists. I don't even know. Oh, I don't know what that is. And I guess we'll open it together, huh? But they said in Bali, and nobody's been in Bali. Yeah, he said no to Bali. Why no to Bali? I'm about to call and ask you that. But they said that the people in Bali is taught to really, you know, show the tourists a good time. And I want to go. So that's on my list of what I want to do. I didn't have anything on my list, but I want to go to Bali. Oh, I hope my address didn't show. What do y'all think it is? Hairspray. hair, I don't run out of nothing. That's all I can say. I don't run I don't run out of anything. Hairspray, bed head. This is the only one I use too. Extreme hold. And you know what? Destination gonna go and she gonna pull the price up. It's not cheap. It's not cheap. Okay. I didn't expect that today. I got some other stuff. I got another box in there that I haven't even opened. Yes, destination. That's the best part of your children being grown and gone. And then my sister, she bought me like these box cutters because I had like the commercial one, and she said I was gonna cut myself, but you get about 10 of these. My sister bought that. She's always helpful in that aspect. But yeah, Bali, that's where I want to go. I'm gonna start looking it up too. Usually when I start thinking about stuff and really think on it, but I don't want to go on no cruise ship to Bali. I want to catch me a plane to the destination. That's what I want to do. So that's gonna be my dream. Maybe my sister will go with me on that. So see there, there goes God. God is there. Come and see the magic of that. Yes, they say they're. Did I learn that from you, God? About they speak English. They learn how to really, to take care of the tourists. That come. Oh my goodness, I want to go. I want to go. That's on my list. That's the only thing on my list now is Bali. In fact, I'm gonna start looking into it. And I'm telling y'all, write down Guard 848 that you see on that screen. You won't be disappointed. You will not be disappointed. I have not been disappointed ever. And Nightbart just dropped Warm Strong again. But yeah, I want to start working on that, and I want to start working on Nightbot, start working on, having another camera and different, just different things I want to do and that I know I can do. And like I say, I know with this YouTube thing, what did she say? See the magic of ballet. Oh, you know what? That comes with the theme today. It's magical. Maybe that's that right there is telling me you're going to ballet, Betty. You are going to ballet. So I got to put that on my list of things to do. Of flying to Bali is something I want. I bet you I would be happy to go. And Dee said Aussies flock to Bali cheap. Don't drink the water, only bottled stuff. Okay, Dee, I'm gonna ask you a lot of questions. Okay, before I go, because that means the ice cruise too. A lot of people was going to Mexico and they wasn't drinking the water, but they was getting the ice cubes and they was getting sick. So thank you for that um, knowledge of that. I remember, and when I came to Australia, I drank a lot of water. I drank a lot of water. My son, if most of you don't know that's here, stays in Australia. Once he got out of the service, he stayed in Australia and he's been there. Oh my God. 16, 17 years. He's been there a long time. And that's his home. And there is no way they can fly all those kids and them. It's he has seven, but then he would bring six plus him and his wife, that's eight. So they say they looked at the and it'll cost them about $17,000. And that's not including a rental car, that's not including a hotel, or if they stayed here, they still got to eat, they got to. So I mean, that's a lot. Um, Guard says, really, even we Indonesians have their agenda to visit Bali. Oh, okay, okay. Well, I'm gonna have to do it. And the reason it really came to my mind because it's a YouTube creator, Tay. She's bringing over a lot of her creators. She has a huge channel, and she sold out. So now they're making number two. So they're doing two trips to Bali. So that's just amazing. Amazing. And I don't know, once she talked about it and she really, and then I met Gart and I was like, oh my goodness, this is a place that I would really love to go. And Mr. Tranquillo said, I like ice cream hosts. Let me tell you, Mr. Tranquillo, I love ice cream. I can't buy it. I'll eat the whole thing. If I buy ice cream for this house, I have to I have to get like a little one because I eat the whole thing. I love it. We'll be great friends, Mr. Tranquillo. We will be great friends for sure. Uh, for sure. I'm at the end of the but you know what? This has really been a great morning. I really needed this. And like I say, I still want to work on really building my community and even Guard 848. It was so funny when I think it was your first live, and she said she had did about 30 minutes. She's like, oh, there's a lot of talking. This is a lot of talking, but the more you do it, I'm telling people that's not afraid of doing lives. I say they think they're afraid of doing lives. Just do it and it'll start getting easier. And I say, and don't try to change your personality to match somebody else. That's the most important thing I know about going on lives or even doing your videos. Because I say when I do my videos, you may not see it, but I see it where it's just not really me. And I I don't know how to, I do know how to explain it now. I didn't before. It's just like my inner self, because I have a lot of energy, I have a lot of laughter, but I don't feel that in my videos. It feels like I lost a little bit of that somewhere when I do my videos. It's like I go and I hold back. Even when I was making my video for the join button, you'll see it's like I get so serious. And that's not me. I'm not going to redo it. I thought about redoing it, but it's just like I was just so serious, and that's just not me. So I got to work. Oh, what? Oh my God, what? What is here? She's from New York. She's Indonesian. Y'all just don't know. The last channels that I have been getting, I it's not like I'm just going and they're a good channel. It's I'm really connecting with them. What I'm telling you, even when you was doing the chicken, my favorite chicken is Popeye's chicken. You made me almost buy that chicken. what what I'm like, I done got somebody mixed up, but I know my favorite is, how did you get on chicken? Because I seen this chicken video that Watt did, and this is another Watt. I'm gonna have to look at it, but there's a Watt in New York. Watt, so you stay in Cambodia? Where do you stay at, Watt? Oh, thank you, Watt, so much. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Super sticker. I thank you so much. And TD's here. Hey, TD, I miss you, TD. I miss TD. TD stay in the UK. What? Where do you stay at? Did they write it down? Did I was trying to see what did I have the right Watt, because there's a Watt that stays in New York also. But thank you so much, Watt. And TD's here from the UK. And TD said, yeah, I'm gonna have to visit you more, Miss Thing. uh, yeah, TD, I want to go to Bali. Were you here when I was talking about it? I want to go to Bali, Bali, Bali. TD, where do Watts stay? Do Watts stay? I'm getting my Watts messed up. Is it Cambodia or is it New York? I don't know, but I'm gonna have to re-look it up. But yeah, but I've had a great morning, and I've been on almost an hour and a half in another couple of minutes. But it's just I'm gonna be back on Friday. Y'all know my lives are Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I'm on here at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And also I have, yeah, it's my wife. It's my wife. I thought so. But she's Cambodian. But she's new. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Okay, now I know. We're gonna talk about this chicken now, y'all. Watt had the family size chicken from Popeyes, and she had the sides. And girl, I almost went to get some chicken delivered. What I do, I really love you. I ain't gonna even. I think Grandma Yudi put me onto you and Guard 848. Oh my goodness! I'm telling people. You can stay in the villa in the wood. Okay, okay. But I'm going to Bali. I am going to Bali. I'm gonna speak that into existence. Speak it into existence. I don't know if Lydia listening. Lydia, you want to go to Bali too? And my sister not on here. But yeah, is D leaving? Did I miss something? Good day, D. I don't know if D's leaving. But yeah, so much for coming. Thanks for the super chats. And also my premiere is Friday afternoon, but I'm gonna change that. I think I'm gonna let it go ahead and run this week, but I'm either switch it to a Tuesday or Thursday at 9 a.m. But I'm gonna continue doing my lives Monday, Wednesday, Fridays. But I just think that my premiere needs to be changed because I'm asking y'all a lot to come on Friday morning and also to go on Friday afternoon for my premiere. So okay. Well, you know what I'm gonna do? We're gonna all make this day magical, and we're just gonna have a great Wednesday or Wednesday night if you stay out of the country. But I'm getting ready to go, and I thank you so much, all of you, from the bottom of my heart. And I'm gonna see you again Friday, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And did anybody put anything at the bottom? I don't want to miss anything. Ah, okay. Thank you so much, everybody, for coming. And I will see you later.